All right. So we have our 8th grade on stage right now. Joining us from our Lincoln music staff on the piano is Miss from the high school choir program. The other friends on stage for us is our high school band director, Ms. Schwegler, playing the organ. And back making her timpani debut is Miss Pedersen. So, this piece is the original piece from the Unbroken project. It's called Not Alone. Randall Standridge is an amazing composer for middle school bands. He does a lot of great works for us. We played a lot of his stuff. But the thing that I love the most about him, because I've met him in person, I've talked with him and we're Facebook friends, so not real friends, but connected through social media. He is super open about his own struggles with everything, and it just normalizes things for us. So the fact that he wrote this piece, there's a little musical reference to his mother in here as well. So it's just a really cool piece. So this is Not Alone. All right. Miss Missick ran away before I could even thank her for playing with us. Immediately off stage. It's pretty quick for a lady that's ready to retire. Up next with our eighth graders is a compilation piece of Michael Jackson music. This is called King of Pop. All right, so before we get to our last piece here, real quick, we have a couple of awards we have to give away. Each year with our 8th grade group, we have a director's award that we give to an individual or individuals sometimes that are always doing their best, always doing their work, helping other people out, taking on responsibilities over top of what they normally do. This group, I probably could have had 10 or 12 that I was thinking about and talking about at any point in time with Ms. Pedersen. I can't give it to all 12, so I had to bring it down to 2. These 2 ladies really locked down a section for me, and it's not an easy section to lock down. They're usually a little squirrely, and they usually have a lot of extra stuff that they have to do. So our recipients for our Director's Award this year are Ms. Shelby Johnson and Ms. Liv Wiedemann. I don't think they actually realize how much I lean on them to just take care of stuff, which doesn't normally happen in middle school percussion stuff. So they get a cool little individual plaque here that they get to take with them. And if I ever get around to it, their names will be memorialized in the band room on the plaque that's up there. It hasn't been updated in a little bit. I gotta get on that. I also have a couple of other things. I mentioned Mr. Stevenson for us for stepping in for me, and it honestly it helped me greatly. I don't think I could have done. So I could not have stepped away from my room without knowing that I had somebody really that is capable and I trust taking over with my kids, because my kids are special, but I trust Mr. Stevenson a whole lot. Mr. Stevenson, we have a little token of our appreciation here for you. So, the other joke is that, so Ms. Pedersen and I were going out and about to get stuff, And I was like, oh, I have to get a thank you card for Mr. Severton, because and Mr. S, call him whatever you want, it's his name, okay? But I said, oh, you know what else we should do? 6th graders. It's not your time. I said, we should get him flowers too, knowing full well that these are actually for Miss Pedersen, because she has gone way above and beyond doing choir and doing band, and so these are for you. With everything from Cedar Point to doing both band and choir stuff, I would not have been able to do what I was doing for our school without both of these people. So you guys are both amazing. Thank you for taking care of my kiddos for that time. So, with that being said, Mr. S, as the kids say, is actually taking over the last piece for me. He is conducting our last 8th grade piece on the stage for us, and that was a selection by our 8th graders, and this is Bang Bang. Okay, that is the end of our spring concert. And for some of our 8th graders, the last band concert ever. Unless you're really, really sad and you come back and join us, some of you. No names, but football connection. We do need to get instruments and stuff put away. We will open the band room over at the middle school, and chairs and stands and percussion stuff need to get put away as well. So if you're a percussionist, you should be helping with percussion stuff, and everybody else can help with chairs and stands and such. Thank you very much.